Hey, good morning, everybody. How you doing? Sean Lutz coming to you from See the Light Studios here in Dallas, Texas. Today is October 21st, 2025. This is going to be episode 17 from See the Light Studios Sports Brief. Let's just jump right into it, folks. Last night, Game 7 heaven from Toronto, Seattle Mariners, Toronto Blue Jays. Winner takes it all, heads to the World Series against the LA Dodgers on Friday. Man, what a game 7 this one, folks. Close game, star players on both teams showing up and delivering. Man, we had defense, we had double plays, you had bullpens trading punches, you had the two starters trading punches, you had the skippers and their strategy trading punches. Man, what an epic showdown this was. It was a nail biter there. And that's what you like to see, man. Close games on these. But let's just jump right into the scoring, folks. I want to get this brief. Got to beat the landscapers. It's Tuesday. Top of the first. Star player, Naylor, RBI single, giving Seattle a 1-0 lead at the top of the first, quieting the Toronto crowd a little bit. Didn't last long. Bottom of the first. No, RBI single tied it up. Pardon me, 1-1. They're back into it, even it up. Crowd's a little bit calm now. Here we go. Nail biting again. We're going into the third, top of the third. Star player again. Who do we got? Julio Rodriguez. Bam! 423 feet, giving Seattle a 2-1 lead. That held on for a couple innings, going back into the to the top of the fifth. Another star player at the plate. Raleigh for Seattle. Bam! Solo shot. 3-1 Seattle lead. Crowd in Toronto's getting a little bit antsy at this point. You know, everybody is. I'm getting antsy at this point. Man, but what a game it was. Anyway, 6th inning, uneventful. Top of the 7th, uneventful. Bottom of the 7th. Here we go, folks. Another star player, another playoff performer. This is where he earns his money, folks. Springer. 3-run shot. Bammo. 4-3. Toronto lead. 6 outs away from the World Series. 6 outs away from the American League pennant. And partying hard. They partied hard. Man, they held on. It was a nail biter down there the last 6 outs there. Make note, the last strikeout, Julio Rodriguez. Seattle's heading home with the tail between their legs. You know, they had a great team, had a great run. Just came up a little bit short there. Great series, but congratulations to the Toronto Blue Jays. They're heading to the World Series, baby. Friday night in Toronto. Los Angeles Dodgers. They got plenty of time to rest today. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday is the game time. There's going to be some previews on that. A lot of talk, a lot of going back and forth, a lot of press. It's going to be great. But anyway, the other thing we had going on last night was a doubleheader for Monday Night Football, ABC and ESPN. The first game of the doubleheader was Tampa Bay and Detroit, where Detroit won 24-9, bringing them to 5-2, and they end up bye week this week 8. The second game of the doubleheader, this didn't kick off until after, I think it was like after 11:20 when I saw it kick off. I watched a little bit of it, but I didn't hang in there. Yeah, I break my own rule. I had an early morning this morning, but it wasn't a nail biter. But Seattle over Houston 27-19. Hey, at least Seattle fans have something to cheer about with the Seahawks winning on Monday Night Football. But I'm pretty sure they would rather have their team in the World Series, their baseball team in the World Series, I should say. But that brings Seattle to 5-2 as well. So, you know, in the NFC, man, you got 6 teams now, 5-2. And then you have the Green Bay Packers there at 4-1-1 with the silly tie. But that's is what it is. But that's going to wrap it up for today. Other notable things in the NFL, but week 8 buys are increasing teams. So you have a couple less games this week. We're going to have Detroit, Vegas, LA, Arizona, Seattle, and Jacksonville all sitting down this week. It's going to wrap it up. See the Light Studios here in Dallas, Texas. Have a great day, everybody. See the light, and I'll catch you on the next one.